Just sitting here looking at a picture of my grandson, I was thinking what a unique little guy he is. He's pretty much a one of a kind. And he loves to pose for a camera. So I get lots of photographs of him. And I thought, why should I go and buy a frame for these pictures that was mass produced in some sweatshop in China or Thailand? So I found a company here in Pennsylvania called Eastside Mouldings. And what I like about Eastside Mouldings is that their frames are as unique as my grandson. Every frame is handmade. I decided I'd go over there and see if I could see how they do it, because I mean, it's a tall order to make so many frames individually. So I met the primary craftsman, Dave, and he introduced me to his assistant, Fanny. And I watched him work for a day. And I saw them go over and choose the molding. And Dave would take it over and put it on a rack, and then piece at a time he would put it in and spray paint it. And then he'd take it to another rack and he would rub the stain into the frame by hand. And when he was done with that, he would bring it over, and either him or Fanny would cut the pieces to measure. And he would take a ruler just like you or I would, and he would measure out the length and mark off with a felt tip pen, and he would cut the pieces to length. And then he took them over to another table, and he had a piece of cardboard he would squirt glue on it, and he'd dip his finger in the cardboard and he would glue the joints with his finger so that he would rub it on so he could feel that there was glue on every single spot that needed to be there. And then he would put it in a little press that he had, and he would hold it in place with his hands, and the press would drive staples into the back to hold the pieces together. And when he was finished with that, Fanny would take every frame and she would rub it down and she would clean it and polish it. And then she would take it over and she would wrap every frame individually, package it, and send them out. Eastside Mouldings makes every single frame by hand. Every frame is slightly different. Every frame is made with craftsmanship and love and respect for their customers. Check them out. You're going to love them.